Let's see if this is working now. Perfect. Good. Sorry about that. Yeah, this thing was having a fit. So, yeah, tonight I'm just going to be working on something for Unreal Engine. Do some set design here, try to at least try to fix this up a bit. Let's just go quickly to landscape. So yeah, the Blender model I was working on, just finished it not too long ago. Turned out pretty well. I'm happy how it turned out. So now I'm basically going to be filming. We'll be filming some fences, I guess. Sorry, no. I'm going to be building some fences. Building a couple props maybe, but we'll see. So, what is wrong with me today? Can't speak right. All right, so yeah, just going to want to build something here. We'll build this little resort building here. Probably like a little front, I guess. Just a facade up here. And then we have one to the ocean. Okay. So yeah, let's just first of all, I want to build like a little foundation here. So maybe I should try like a paving stone. So I'll probably build like a little corner here, like a paving stone. There has to be like a decal we can work on. So I'll probably put decal here, then fences, something a little bit nicer. Yeah, this prop here has a little thing. So yeah, all the windows can be moved with the FK control rig, which is pretty nice. You know, I can, if I wanted to, I can just move the window. So I could just take this, you know, just move the window just like that. And rotate the doors. Pretty nice. It took a while to model it, but I'm kind of happy with the results here. Pretty nice and detailed. Yeah, turned out pretty well. Normally I would get really angry with my set design and just very, very self-critical of it. Obviously the doors and windows came from Polygon, as I explained it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to quickly go into Blender. Or, you know, maybe if there's like a paving stone or something. Let's just check Quixel Bridge. Just get rid of that. What's this? Okay. It's off to the something's right here. But it's gray. Do like that, the marble rail kit. It does match it. Let's give it a go. Whoop, I should have done. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Let's just do medium quality. And download and see what we can work with. Do like that. I do like this one. So it is 150. Well, we'll see how well it works. But the problem is, I guess that's okay. Maybe, Yeah, my problem is this. What I'm thinking is probably make something. Well, I have to make the design here. So let's make something like 2 meters. Two meters, and then maybe. I'm putting a little too much thought into it, but that's kind of how I design these sets. Yeah, so that's hopefully. Am I muted? Hopefully not. I don't think so. Hopefully everything's good. Yep, we're good. Do like some of that design right there. Huh. All right. Hi. Okay. So, what can we build for? Okay, so first starters, I want to know what the height is between this and this. So let's do 10, 20. We're at least looking at like 15. So let's do 0.25. So let's actually build a shape. Yeah, I want to make the size 0.25. Okay. So if we make it 0.25, oh yeah. Now this thing should be what? What's the width of 0.25? A little bit, so we'll make it 0.1. 0.25 by 0.1. I think 0.1 will work. 0.1 by 0.25. Let's design the fence. Probably see what they have for a fence. Oh, interesting. So, fairly simple design, I think. Like 0.9 then. 75. Let's put 0.1 for the supports, which would be then 0.909. All right. And they have, yeah, they have a fairly simple design to it. We can easily do build it here. Yeah, I think I have an idea. 0.25, 0.2. Alright, so let's go build something. 0.1. All right. So what's 0.05? So that should be like what? Actually, 0.1. And then divide by 0.5. 2.5, I think. I think this could work. And then finally, what they did was .025, and then what we did was extrude 0.29. So 0.25. So we'll just extrude. Oops. So what we'll do is calculate outside. Extrude to 90 degrees. So like this. 2.5, just a little bit more. 0.3. Yeah, good. And then finally, let's going to extrude this. Let's do 3. Let's do 0.5. There you go. And finally 0.2. 0.1. 0.05. Okay. And we're done. So now I have that done. We just need to set a bevel. And we go to custom. And it'll be ponies. Okay. Finally, do this here. Calculate on the outside. Finally, just do one here. Do like 5 and then finally make it crown. And then finally do this. There we go. And we got ourselves a post. Yep, pretty easy. And not that, but when we make our design, we basically just do here. What was the size of that? So we'll find out between 2. So what I could do is just do this between 2 sides here, build our fence post, and then that would be it. Pretty simple. But I also have to like make like a wooden thing, I guess. Support. So for now, let's just go through here. Let's just pull up our material. That way I want to properly UV map it. So it's just going to be that same one I've been using for a while now, but I just want to make sure that the UV mapping is right. So I'm thinking about, let's just use this as a reference. Probably do horizontally, vertically, and then, you know, horizontally here. So to see it, just gonna get the texture coordinate. Image texture. V into the vector. Color into base, and now we should be able to see it. Okay. So on the UV, I'm basically going to go like this. So just like that. Yeah, rotate by 45. Actually, you know what? Just do that for consistency. That does that. Or, you know, we can just do something, do this, project from view, and just do like 5. And what I also can do, because I'm just kind of I'm being lazy, let's just delete this. That. And I can just simply delete that. There you go. So I don't really care about the fence, I just want to build something. Cursor and just 90 degree it. And that I can just also move it over. I've just kind of learned to do dumb stuff like this because it's effective. Yeah, sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it just blows up in my face, but what can you do? So now we got that out of the way. Yeah, just like that. And why not just be lazy? Don't care. All right. Yeah, screw it. Since I'm here to annoy people, we're gonna try a different way. Yeah, there's one more thing to attempt. Yeah, that'll work. So now that we have that done, just see how well it works. Here comes our bad decision making. Oops. Pour it all. Sure. All right, so I made a mistake. I shouldn't have saved that. Anyway, let's just get through here. Just make sure it's under 2 or something. And we're going to make some fence posts. All right, did you do something stupid? Yeah, you did something stupid. That's okay. Okay, that's not bad at all. Except that I don't like the paints. We're just going to replace the paint with this. And now we're good. Something a little more fitting to our environment. So let's just do this. And that way we can just line it up. Here we got ourselves a fence post here. My textures are freaking out. That's okay, but I don't mind. Here we can line it up here. Yeah, it's turning out interesting. It's pretty interesting, I think. We'll just use the same textures over again, and then, you know, something. Then we'll put like something here to hide the seams. What I'm going to do is here and then build here, here, and then. Yeah, it's just going to be a simple fence design here, but I just want to get the post ready. Yeah, you get this design here, set design, something by the sea, then we build our props here. And we get the bar, which will put lights, and then probably a ceiling fan. Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere here. The main thing is, for me, is just to... It's just going to take place here, so I have the ocean next next here. Let's see, that is what, 255. So we'll have something built here. Probably, yeah, like a little base. So let's work on that. Like here, like a little base here. I have a snapping tool. And then we'll just go from here. And then we'll do it from, so how far would that be? A little bit, so we've got some room to play with. Probably up to here, so probably too far, so maybe just a little bit up here. So nothing here. Okay, and then I might do up to here. Oh, actually, how would that look? Yeah, what's that here? Okay, so what we'll do is let's go with 0.0125. Oh my. And then we'll do it. Let's go with 0.15. 1.5? Let's try that. Oops. I think something like this would be fine. So that would be the base here. So let's just get our material and see what we come up with. Yeah, a little more, but there we go. Look, that's good. So do we have our fence base? It's probably going to import everything. Yep. Damn it. All right. Yeah, we're going to have to make a new little thing. Another. Just copy paste it. Still not done with my notes. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's bring it down to 5. Okay, like that there. Perfect. No, no, no. Yep. So, let's see here. And yeah. We do it here. Just make sure. Yep. And just kind of scatter it just like that. And finally, just here. Like I said, I just don't really, when it comes down to it, I just want to build something really quick. You know, just something that just takes up just the little things here. It doesn't take too long for me, but just oh yeah, let's see. That is a good start here. Then you can add, like, we could add a little bit more props here, but yeah. Then we'll add decal work here once we get the rails done. Yeah, once I can actually just build alongside here. Put a little bit more palm trees. Build our set, and hey, we got ourselves a set. Now, a lot of my set design, like, I want to have something in the background. I don't want to do way too much all at once because that causes, you know, I'm still limited by my computer power, but I want to at least build something, you know. Besides, you're not really paying attention to all this. You're just paying attention to what's going on here between the characters. So if I just build, you know, just get the impression of this, and you know, maybe some walls or something here to kind of block the view out, and then finally have the facade, you know, it's good enough. Because you got the water, you got the beach here. It's good enough. That's something to note. So let's get down to it. I think easily right there. Okay. And people, okay, 115. So if I do one. Let's see. You guys, we really don't care, to be honest. I think I have an idea. I'm not too worried about it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, whatever. Yeah. There we go. And basically, just connect this, and then here and here. We add this large support, and then finally up and down like that. Yeah, that's gonna work with me. And basically, just kind of connect. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Like this. There we go. Here, here, and then finally kind of connect here. Then, yeah, that's really about it for the fence here. So we'll just find some decal work, something along the sides, probably something along the sides of here too, and then maybe some design here. I don't know. We're at yeah, we're here, just kind of thinking. All right, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so basically, just gonna do that, save 180, and just shove it here. There we go. There you go. And finally, yeah, just there we go. Obviously clean up, merge my distance. All right, so next thing is, yeah, might as well texture it. So just because we're gonna play with laziness, which probably not the smartest thing, but yeah, what's 2? Let's see what we can get away with 2. Yeah, just flip that 90 degrees, that'll be all right. Yeah, you can, yeah, just do that to select. Oops. Yeah, 90 degrees, that'll be fine. All right, good. So we have that design here. So next is our little posts, and we'll just combine the two together, and might as well just delete that. There you go. Save it, and yeah, we should be done with this fence. And then basically what I'm going to do is go through this decal stuff. Maybe put more palm trees in, I guess. Yeah, just snap here. Yeah, 965. Let's see. I'm gonna keep it simple. 0.95, but nothing like very plain messing around. 4. No. 375. 3125. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do basic cubes up. Yeah, just cubes here. Just like goes up to here. Oh my gosh, let's see. Very basic stuff. I could make it shorter, but nah. We're fine. Let's see. That works. So, all right. So yeah, that's basically my fence. Something probably went wrong, and I'm gonna really get annoyed. Oops. Knowing me, I just flew too close to the sun and just decided to not save. And it's gonna bite me in the ass, and I'm gonna be mad, and I have no one to blame but for myself. Alright, that works. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Is it the best set fence in the world? No. Probably not. No. But it gets the job done. No, it's just, it's something. It's something. That's, I'm not too worried about it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that can work. That'll work for me. Yeah. How big are these? I'll just throw this in as the foliage. And throw one in and see. Ah, that's small. Ugh, they even have that really ugly shadow thing going. Oh, thank you. A windmill palm. Throw a couple of those in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, something's with that texture. Don't know what it is. I'll have to fix it myself. Maybe it's one of those wait till everything's done. Yeah. See what the other one was. Goes under here. Oh. Okay. Interesting. They all have that. Maybe it's just because I'm streaming. It's probably gonna go away. It's probably because of the stream and everything. I'll sort it out. I'll try it out once we're done streaming. I want to see how it looks. But yeah. Should be better once. Get through here, probably a wall. Like some kind of wall up here in the background. Overall, that's not too bad. Just gotta build the resort. I probably let's get this going off here. Just cut that off. Oh, okay. Let's just save it here. So we have here. Interesting. I love this idea though. What I could do. I'll have to see what these designs are. But I could take that. Change the color and copy and paste it. Just want something in the back. I think that could work. Yeah, I think that could work pretty well. So. But yeah, well, let me see. I want to have a look here. Yeah, thinking. Oh, oh, sorry, it's getting a little late. So yeah, tomorrow I'll bring this in and I'll look at it further. I'll probably just bring this model in, and then just place it in, and that'd be the background. But yeah, no, kind of didn't do a whole lot, but no. Hey, my textures are like sort of no. So I'll have to see what's going on with the texture thing, see how it looks, and then we can. You know, I might as well do the decal thing. Do I have the decal? I know I have something. Might as well. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but might as well do it for you guys. There has to be something. I'm looking. Let's see. Let's just look at mega scans. Always has to be something there. Street Yellowstone. I like the mosaic. Yeah, something like that. Let's just do high quality. Even though it's just not going to work very well. Obviously, we gotta fix this, but let's go with 50. And we can just put this on the edge here. Now, we'll have to hide a few things, but that's okay. So under here, this is an easy fix. Here, here, and here. We'll have to go under decal. Just turn that off. There you go. And you'll have to do that with all that there. If you ever want to do decal stuff. Yeah, there's like a little seam here. So it's an interesting way of like making edges, I guess. We'll see how it works. Mostly we just gotta go through. This. Yeah, there we go. Obviously, we gotta hide that decal, but gonna have some on the other side, and then maybe circles or something. I just want to get rid of that monotony. Obviously, we have to hide, not make it have no decal thing, but yeah. There you go. Yeah, we'll ignore that. But probably put like a little thing here. I don't know. Just like the little designs here, then you can have one on the outside. By the time we're done with it, obviously, yeah, the texture's a little different, but I think this is what, 400? Yeah, let's turn that off right there. There we go. And then we need to create something here. Yeah. See here, and then not much with the seams. That's circle, circle here. It makes a huge difference when it comes to your work. You can even add like debris and dirt and all that. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but yeah. You see, just like that there. Decals are really, really nice. I'll make like a metal strip for that, but especially yeah. So yeah, I'll probably just go through this here, and yeah, it's kind of boring, but all this stuff's pretty tedious, but and then it does make a huge difference, I guess. And then maybe I could put like circles or something. Is there anything like that in there? Yeah, like a ring or something. 4 would be interesting. It kind of matches too with this kind of design, there's just something about it. I think, Let's go with 50. Yeah. Personally, I think the mosaic does work well in this circumstance. I don't think that floor does, though. But people will be shuffling by the ceiling. Probably, but this is probably one of those places that's just, that'd be some upkeep here. I don't know. I think, there isn't too much, you know. I don't know. Because the one lines they say, nice place to house a fugitive. When you guys get it right, you really get it right. So it seems like a place with a lot of standings. Plus, I don't know. Plus, I don't know about wear and tear. I could add a little decal here and there, but I don't know if. Don't know. It's sort of like once you see it, you know, that's the thing. Don't know if we need to zoom in or not. It's really gonna take place here. I don't know. The one thing, I don't know actually. That's the thing. I don't know if I should add decal work here. You know, stuff like grime and dirt and all that, but I don't think so. Plus, it's to be honest with you. Don't know. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Let's check if there's any imperfections. Where's my, come on. I don't know, that's the question. Is it a material instance? I'll have to find out how to do that, but. Eh? What's this? Oh. Hmm. don't know. Good, but I'll have to look into it. Just have a look, see what it looks like. I do need to make it's like a bar up here. Definitely see the grain. I don't know. If there's like a close-up, yeah, there would have to be, but I'm not gonna be filming close-up. One thing I'll have to do is yeah, I think, yeah, because it takes place mostly here. Question is, do I even need that? I don't even think I need this, the decal. I'll keep it. Well, actually, I do need decal for this and then this. And I'll put like a wall block in here. Yeah, I really don't know if I need like any of that, like wear and tear or something. I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. If it's like a close-up, yeah, I would definitely put that in. It's not very necessary. I just want to give it the idea of space, but I don't know. I don't think it's so. The one thing I'm worried about is, yeah, we'll probably have to move that decal. Oh. Yeah, where's that decal? Let's move this up a bit more. Yeah, heck, I could actually just move it slightly up. Just like that. So it's, yeah, that can work pretty well. That's something I'm thinking about. And maybe some bleed dust, I don't know. Yeah, so we have this here. Go through here. Yeah, I don't even need this. Yeah, I think here that. What's this? Oh, that's just the wire brush. I don't know. I don't think. Now I had to think. What, like, how big is this bar area? So I have to make a bar. Now the bar area here, yeah, that's going to need some like scuffs and everything like that, because you know it's wear and tear. People will be using it. I think maybe, I don't know, and that will require a close-up, so I can do that. So I'll have to work that in substance. I'll have to work with that. You know, that I could see. I could definitely use that in substance. I don't even know if we need to see this at all, but that's the main thing I'm thinking about, like when it comes down to it, like how much detail. So I think this, then we'll have some potted plants. So let's put that. We'll have to fix the lighting a bit, so I'll have to work with that. Think about where the light sources are. So I have to find the sun. Yeah, you can tell. So where's our sun? So the sun would be mostly coming from here. Yeah. Let's see. That's the fun part, knowing where the sun is. Yeah, I just I'll have to think about the lighting too. So probably here because there's a light source. I think what works here. You have to do. I don't know. Yeah, lighting is gonna be a pain to find out. That's gonna be interesting. All right, so get out of this. I'll put in the facade and maybe some brick walls, and that'd be it for the outside. You know, kind of fix up this decal thing tomorrow. Inside here, well, yeah, there's one thing I'm thinking about is space. What are we doing with space? Got a ficus. Yeah, I think I have other plants here, but I just I'll put a ficus plant. I'll put a plant here. See how big is this ficus plant? Or maybe one of the palms. Yeah. I have to think here. I just don't. Yeah, something like this. Hide that seam, I guess. Yeah, lighting this is gonna be too tricky. Hey, what's going on? I don't know about the light. The lighting is gonna confuse me. It's gonna take some planning. Definitely need to like get rectangular lights for all these windows here. Darn it. Let's look at the, I just want to see quickly. I'm just thinking about the lighting. So I think, yeah, I think the lighting here, we'll probably have to put some Yeah. Okay, thank you. Uh, let's see. So I think, yeah, we need, let's do some rectangular lights here. Just kind of get this idea here, like emulating light from the window. So we need to do at least like 5 or 2. And then from the door. And then probably some fill lights here. You know, not as strong lights. I think some stronger lights would come from here. This side, you know. It's open, it's not as, you know, there's a chance, you know. I have to think, like, there has to be a reason for this kind of lighting. Yeah. Oh, exactly is this project. It's something called Endgame. So this is a, you know, it's a Devil's 7 fan project. Been working on it for a while. This scene takes place in the Bahamas. So there's a scene here where, I don't know if I have my characters, but so we have 2 characters. They're gonna show up to a bar. One of them will have a phone out. They order drinks. I believe a beer for Felix, a vodka martini, shaken not stirred for James. And they're slowly tracking somebody. They're tracking them here. So in this scene, so they're just, I think, so I'm going to make a bar counter here. I might have a couple people, but just depends. We'll probably have people around this bar. Gonna have to see how big the bar is. It's gonna be kind of a small little thing, but kind of an intimate space. But here, there'll be, I'll probably put in some, they'll probably go in and have some actual characters. I won't put actor core characters in it. That's kind of like for distance. So I'll put in actual characters, you know. I'll make a couple, put them in facial expressions and everything when they're talking. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the one thing I'm thinking about here, I just don't like this. Yeah, that's where the I think detail would come in. So I'm gonna build a bar counter. I would say, yeah, we definitely should have like wear and tear because the marble, some scuffs, I guess, could be appropriate. Yeah, with this one, for these 2 lights here, probably just make it a little grayish. That way you kind of get this idea that there's light. Probably, this is like just how much detail like went into the building design. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, this here, yeah, this whole production is just insane though, for how much work was thrown into this. This set pissed me off. Used to piss me off, just annoy me so much. Like how, like I used to have to design everything. Like this was done in iclone, so I would remember building like poolside bars and everything. and just going really crazy with the production, and just I wasn't really happy. It didn't look good. So I started to just kind of go and tear the whole set down. I spent like 2 weeks building and try again, and it just became a cycle. This one I'm finally happy with. It looks, yeah, it doesn't look too bright, but I can see this. Probably put some. What I'll probably put in some decal work like here, like leaves or something. Not too much, but once in a while. Yeah, this set I'm finally happy with it because just something closer. Yeah, I would have done a little more dirt, maybe something from the seed, but I'm not really worried too much about it. Yeah, so this scene will take place here. Let's just look at. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know now. I'm thinking about it, but now I'm like, I just have to pull back and say no. I don't even think I need this mosaic stuff, but I don't think I do. Yeah. So put this here. Maybe little leaves here, and here, and here. So. I'm trying to think like where the camera is, what's in front of the lens, what can I get away with? I'm thinking like I have to think where. What am I thinking? I don't know. So this is the bar counter. I have to think bar counter. Yeah, this is what the set will look like in total. So just the facade there, here, maybe some pine trees or something. Oh, sorry, some trees, palm trees here. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking about. I don't want to overdo it. I'm thinking also like maybe having the aperture pretty. Yeah, let me actually put a character in. Oh, I already did. Oh, hell yeah. Shoot. Yeah, I can actually do some lighting tests. God dang it. Oh, man. Some lights filtering. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. We can have the lights. I'll probably put some point lights here. I'll see if, you know. Yeah, that's our practical light there. So what it's probably doing, yeah, we'll have to put that at an angle down here. I wonder if we can actually create a cookie. It could be a really interesting cookie right there. Yeah, we need to put like we'll have to really, I'll probably have to put a lot more lighting down for him. Yeah, this could be an interesting cookie. So yeah, we'll probably put some light in here. Let's see, have it kind of see if we can shine it down. But we gotta be really careful about. Yeah, he's got these really bad shadows. So I'm thinking. Yes, I'm thinking we need to put a rectangular light here. And this one. We'll try out the cookie. I need to have a light here. I'm thinking. Yeah, let's actually change the color temperature to like 4750. Yeah, you won't. I mean, there'll be a lot more. I mean, it just screws up every time I stream. I don't have the card for it. It's a lot better, trust me. There we go. We could probably. We got these ugly shadows here from the scalp too. Where's that scalp coming from? Turn that off. So yeah, it's probably from that. I probably shouldn't have done that crap. Great. Could be his direct attention to the action happening. It crashed. Great. I hope I saved. I wonder why I saved. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we could actually do like cookies or something. Let me check what the screenplay says. You're not gonna get it. We're not spoiling anything. Yeah, we can work with cookies. I like the idea, like something dramatic. Let's find out. I'm looking at the scene right now. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what? Yeah, I think. Yeah, let's try a cookie. Let's see what that does. So let's film the light here. See if we can overpower it. Let's see if it kind of creates a cookie. Otherwise, we can make our own. Like, especially for... let's reduce the height by 32. Let's do barn door. And just have it wide enough to do that there. Yes. Just to have it shine. It doesn't really do it, but, you know... Oh, cookies. It's, what's the best way of describing cookies? You know, in film noir, when you, if you ever seen, like, old detective movies, they have that... Here, I'll put... We'll make, let's just bring in Bond here. John, I'll have to find, like, oh, that's a good one right there. It's I think Cucaloris is the proper term, but everyone calls it cookies. So yeah, this is... Let me find this. Yeah, there we go. This lighting here. So yeah, this is kind of an example of cookies being used. So it's like this cutout, and you put it right in front of the light, and it kind of creates these shadows. So that's what it means by cookies. So, I mean, if you ever want to film noir, and you want to get that really kind of interesting effect, just take this. So we'll shine this here, and we'll just kind of use a... I always use rectangular lights when it comes to lighting. It's one of my little things I will always work with. If you ever want to really get good lighting results, think of it like a box light. Oh. Well, these would be smaller, but they, you know, it's kind of like blinds and all that, so I block the light. Kind of looks like this is like really bad, but I kind of treat it like this. So if you get that little effect here, you can just take basic shapes. But yeah, these little things do pretty good at absorbing light. I like these would make pretty good flags, and what flags are in lighting is it kind of absorbs light, and I'll show you. I'll give you guys a really good example of this, of using flags when it comes, especially with GI lighting, with global illumination. So yeah, with Bond, I'm gonna have to find out. We may have to work with this ventilation I might have to make like a little lighting here. I may have to make little rectangular lights, but I have to be really careful. What I would do is probably like, yeah, it's gonna be tough to light, especially something this dramatic. Well, he's already got the catch lights, so that's a good sign. I want him to have catch lights in the scene because he's a little, well, actually he's not angry, but no, actually there's gonna be a scene where, oh yeah, I definitely can get some good lighting. I'll probably put this, yeah, we're gonna have to turn this off. We're gonna have to turn off the ray tracing shadows and the scalp. It always just likes to fight. Yeah, let's just use let's go to a flag. Yeah, let's just let's use a. Let's quickly go to Hoyt van Hoytma in his film. Yeah, Oppenheimer. I'm seeing a lot of visuals for that. There it is. So this shot here uses a bright light, and then he uses flags to the side to absorb the light so it doesn't bounce back on his face. Oh. This is Hoyt van Hoytma's work here. Yeah, for him, I'm just thinking about the lighting. Like, I want him to. Just thinking, like, at least some brightness, but I want at least a fill. I want a fill here, and my key lights to be here, especially towards the open ocean. So I'm thinking about that, putting the ocean. When it comes to time light, I'll probably put my key light here and then my fill here. Well, actually, when it comes time to block or something. So I want my characters to sit here. Here. And have somebody here. Here and here. Yeah, this could be a really small bar area, but it's close. I think something close could work. But yeah, sorry. I'm just thinking out loud. When it comes, I always kind of think about lighting, like where my key lights are and everything like that. How do I want to capture that? I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to. I just, that's my little process, I guess. Let's go to the hotel room. Other hotel room. So, this here is my flags. Same idea, just to block light out. Because if you probably see what happens, so I get this nice even lighting for my characters. They're just going to be seen here between, just looking at some pictures right now. Let's just change this here. Probably shown it a couple times here by now, but I'll just bring it up to you guys. So if I turn off my cubes, you kind of notice how immediately how bright it is. And I had this struggle here where it was just too bright. So I'm using the cubes here to kind of absorb that light, so it's easier for me to work with. So if you're dealing with ultra dynamic sky and it's way too bright for you and you just need something to work with, just put these little just put some black cubes in. It'll kind of absorb the light for you. It can make it easier for you to properly light. So you get stuff like this. Because right now I see where my source of lighting is. It's coming from the windows. And I think I have it set, 4,500. Yeah, that sounds about right. A little bit warm. I mean, I could probably put this at like, let's just do 5,500, see what happens. I think, well, no, actually, let's just do like late afternoon. So color temperature is something 5,500 degrees, 5,500 K is what you just normally see for daylight. And then, obviously golden hour is like 3,000, tungsten light 3,200, and then 5,500 is here, 1,000 is match lighting. I might just do 5,500. I like the cold. I think the black and white, I think it works pretty well. This cooler color. I think this cooler color does work pretty well. So there's going to be a scene that happens here. I don't know, I have yet to film it, but yeah, that's something to consider. I'll have to look into that soon, but yeah. So if you ever want to know, that's a little lighting thing I've kind of dealt with. So anything, especially if I'm shooting rooms, I always have this kind of light. I kind of have this because it's sometimes it's kind of weird. Obviously, camera. It's always my camera settings too. I always kind of adjust my camera all the time. Like when it comes to how much light gets in. I think William had a gauge. Like he made a series of balls, like black, silver, no, black, chrome, white, and gray. You can use that. He has it. I think he has it in one of his lighting videos. If you ever wonder. The couple things to notice. What was it? The love. What was it? What's it called? Well, there's a mathematical formula when it comes to lighting. It's called the inverse square law. Inverse square. Which basically, when you double your, well, just probably the most thing to think about is, let's say if you're doubling your distance, obviously you're going to lose 75%. So if you're pulling the light away, obviously it's going to lose its power. and you have to think about that. So just knowing where the light is and all that. So that's just something to consider. Anytime the light's farther away, obviously it's going to get dramatically weaker. So that's one of the little things when it comes to that. I've been trying to I want to think about teaching this lighting course, but I'm still stuck on a couple of things. Like I'm trying to think how do you apply that on Unreal? So, what works best in iclone and everything, because I don't know. It's just easier for me just to like walk people through it and knowing a couple of things to think about. Like, let's say, and sometimes it's just very hit or miss for me. It's just tough for me to properly explain it. That's the best way I can describe it. I have to show you guys examples, say, hey, why does this work? Or, when you use lighting, I always use rectangular lights. Not like that, but it just varies by story what you're trying to say. Do you want somebody to be happy? Do you want them to be angry, depressed, moody, and all that? Color has a huge impact in your lighting. I'm kind of going back and forth between this. So yeah, this is what happens when you do plain white light. But if you do this, kind of notice that there's difference here between 5500 degrees and plain white light. What looks better? So this is daylight, and compared to plain white light, so just something to think about. Or why use like tungsten lights? What? I don't know. Well, actually, no. I'm not really worried about cookies for this one. For this one, I'm actually not too worried about about it here. Not really worried about that. Basically, it's just going to be, oh shoot, I have to think about this one. Yeah, not for this lighting, no. This one I actually want even lighting for this one. Nothing too overtly dramatic, and there's a reason why I want lighting like this. So I'll have this, and then not only that, but we also have, I have to think about something. It's also kind of reflecting back here, so I want like a little bit of fill here. Key, fill. Yeah, I don't think the blinds will work for this one. I think for this kind of light, it's much more. I want more even light, not too much like contrasty, heavy contrast or anything like that. This one I'm looking for more of a high key lighting setup. Yeah, this high key would be much more appropriate given the scene. Yeah, it could. What we could do, and this is something we can also work with, is, let's say this. Yeah, let's just quickly do this. So you do 15. And let's actually change it to like a warm yellow. So you do this, you multiply, and what that's going to do is it's going to create your emission. So, yeah, this is something I could play around with. But now, what we can do is do a point light. Now, point light. Let's see. Let's just get rid of this light, this camera here. Show you where my point light's going to be. We'll give source radius. Let's go like 5. Let me show you your attenuation radius. Let's go like 15. Let's see what we have here. So this one we'll just do tungsten, which is 3200 degrees. You know that, but let's also do like a soft source, like 10. So yeah, so this is one of the little things here. I like that. That's not too bad. So let's just make that movable and keep that here. See what it does. Like that, but you also have some motivated light. So what you can do is if we go here, have like a little. So let's say there's 2 characters here. They're in bed, obviously. Obviously, we just do like 1. And finally, 3200. Could it be translucent? Not really. I don't think they put that there. No, not according to them, and none of that. But I got it from a site called Polygon, so I think they made it that way on purpose. I wonder where they got that from. They always find sources. So yeah, you could do something like this called motivated light. So yeah, let's check out Polygon here. Let me find that lamp I was working on. It's called lighting. Yeah, I think this was it. So let's find their little table light. Oh, good lord. This stuff's like $300. Found it. Or, well, it's different color, but still. €159. Good lord. Well, we know how much these things cost. But yeah, so yeah, I would do this. And this. Because you got yourself a little bit of motivated lighting. Get yourself a little glow to work off of. So it comes time to, oops, we'll just turn that off. Turn that off, and let's put this at night. So let's go 2250. You got this nice little you got this, yeah, this is why tungsten light works pretty well. You got this nice little light in here. Because people always do like, I don't understand why people do bright white light when it comes to lamps, or it's kind of tough, but I don't understand that. But yeah. Got this nice lighting to work with, all that here. Yeah. This is actually pretty dramatic. Oh, that's fun. That's not a bad idea, just to have the light here. I would definitely make a scene like this. I just don't have I don't have a proper yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if it honestly makes your scene just, we really did do much. Like you said, you had some lights here. You had some lights from the lamp. We had some motivator light. So I add this and this on both sides along with that, and that's how you get your lighting. Obviously, you set this as tungsten, so 3200 to 3200. Yep. So yeah, this is, you can take a guess what things could go on here, but what does that, I mean, the thing is, like, what do you want to tell your audience? What does this make them think of, like, when they see stuff like this? What kind of lighting? They said intimate. Pretty good. It's fair, I say. And you could play a lot with shadows and depth and everything, two characters. You play with lighting, there's a lot of depth. You can have it like someone, you can play with the fill, so someone will have like a key light coming from here. You could do, I think you could do a good old smart side lighting. So yeah, you can get pretty good smart side lighting from this one. I can imagine like a scene like this. Yeah, I think this is hello. Yeah, that's not a whole lot. Like this is something I just kind of see. Let's be honest. I don't like, it. Just baffles me when people don't, when it comes to lighting from lamps and such. They don't really think about lights. They rely on global illumination. Let's just turn this off, one at a time. You kind of see the impact. So you have this, okay. But the thing is, Okay, it works, but it just kind of goes off of two directions. So let's just put our light in. I think this is probably one of the best little lighting lessons I can give. Is just kind of shutting this off one at a time to show you before and after. So these two here is you're motivated to use lumen. Yes, this is lumen, but I don't think like yeah, this stuff will have lumen here, but yeah, you even can see some of the. You may have to kind of pull this out a bit here because yeah, you can even see some lighting up here. Remember, double the distance. I think it's 75%. Let's just turn that off. And turn it back on again. Turn off white light. Yeah, we're using lumen for this one, but yeah. Let's just turn off color temperature. And just film in plain white light. Okay, I guess, but I don't know. It depends on your mood. What works for mood? It's kind of cold and sterile. You could even change the color to like bluish if you want. It depends on your mood. But if you, yeah, something like this, what does this tell you about feeling? Yeah, I think this is like my camera lighting lesson about color. Like difference between that color and that color. Uh, Knowing like when to use motivated lighting and all that. Knowing playing with depth. If you have characters here, you want them to stand out. That's where just stand out a little bit. Yeah. That is, I guess that's my little lighting lesson for tonight, I guess. But it's just something to play around with for anybody. We only used 4 lights. We knew where our light sources are. We kind of worked with it. And yeah, just knowing, just that's how I kind of think. 4 light sources, 2 rectangular lights and 2 point lights. And that's the power light. Do you make horror movies or something? Well, I'm working on an action movie, but I've kind of had experience with lighting, I guess. I can make a pretty dramatic horror movie. But, yeah. I think that'll do for now. It's getting pretty late, but if anyone has any questions, yeah, I think that's, yeah, that's quite, I think that's kind of a little lesson here. If anyone really, really wants to take their lighting seriously, it's just think where your light sources are and how to build off of it. So, well, if anyone has, yeah, just let me know. I have a little Discord. I'll try to, uh, be on it. I've kind of kept an eye on it. Eventually, yeah, I'll probably be filming stuff tomorrow. So, I'll do. Thank you guys.